welcome to my channel, Wheel of Fortune Psychic Tarot. My name is Nia, and in today's video we want to find out if your deceased loved ones regret dying. As you can see, you have these three piles to choose from today. For group number 1, we have card number 7, and it's called Nourishment, with this blue lapis lazuli looking stone here. And for group number 2, we have card number 39, and it says Creation, and we have this taupe grayish colored stone for it. And here for group number 3, we have card number 28. It says Peace, and it has this lovely pinkish reddish stone. Now, all you need to do, as always, is to focus your attention on the deceased loved one that you would like to connect with today. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, pause the video if you have to, and when you think you're ready, then to see which one of these three piles calls your attention the most. Do not overthink it, let your intuition decide, and then you can have a look in the description box down below where you find the timestamps for each individual group, so I will see you there. Hi everyone who chose group number 1. This beautiful card here, card number 7, with the word Nourishment written on it, and this blue stone as well. This is going to be your reading where we will be finding out if your deceased loved ones regret passing away or not. If you want to book a personal reading with me where you can ask absolutely any question, it doesn't have to be about deceased loved ones, there's a link in the description box down below. Okay guys, but let's get into this now. So I love this card, I absolutely love it, and look how the rainbow reflection shows up right underneath the card. I didn't do that on purpose. This has a meaning. So, and just look at it. I mean, your loved ones, regardless of what happened, when they were still alive, they clearly moved on and crossed over. That's what number 7 means. That's chariot energy. So they are on the other side and they are in paradise. They are free. Look at this lady. She's like spreading her arms, and she's just surrounded by the divine source of love and light and creation. This reading is not gender specific and not relationship specific. You can ask about anyone, but this here is clearly a woman, so representing your loved ones regardless of their gender or age. Okay, so they are feeling free, they are feeling fulfilled and nourished. Their wounds are being healed, their void is being filled. You know, this is just such an amazing and lovely card. They literally are in paradise. And this also reminds me of how many people who had near-death experiences describe the first moments after, you know, transitioning and visiting the other side. It looks like real life, but a billion times more beautiful, so abundant, so incredibly beautiful. That's where your loved ones are right now, and they are reaping the rewards, the fruit for their hard karmic labor in their past lifetime. So they are in a much better place. Also, with this stone here, I'm focused on these golden inclusions. You can probably not see them, but gold is such a pure, amazing color, and this deep blue is very calming and healing. So they are healing, okay? They are healing, and they are at, you know, the other end of the tunnel where this amazing source of loving light is that we will all find, okay? So that's amazing, but we will now get some more details using my tarot cards here. If you too would like to donate some cards or crystals, you can either donate through Super Thanks or PayPal. I have a link in the description box, or you can choose something from my wish lists on Amazon and on Etsy. I also have links down below here. So now let's get into the tarot. This card is a bit difficult to shuffle because the cards are really thick, so bear with me. Now let's ask them together. Time and space are irrelevant. You can do this with me. Do you loved ones, do you regret passing away? Like, this looks like a clear no, but let's see what they want to say. And by the way, yeah, 8 of Cups in the reverse. I was just gonna say, Them not regretting their passing does not mean that they do not have regrets in your relationship or anything else, but their soul is absolutely at peace, and much more than that, their soul is thriving. So it doesn't mean that there is not unfinished business between the two of you, possibly, that they will make up for in the next lifetime when you come back together again. It doesn't mean that they do not miss you, but if you love your loved one, if you truly love them, you will be very happy for them that they are in paradise. And this is what this card here says. So 8 of Cups or 8 of Vessels in the reverse. Yes, they do miss you and they know that you are missing them. But they needed to walk away. It was divine timing. Their soul was being called to the other side. See these footprints in the snow? They walked away, and it could be that they left a lot of, you know, brokenness and sadness and quite possibly unfinished business. And maybe there was even some trauma, some darkness involved with their passing or your relationship. They know all of that. But for now, they are where they are supposed to be, surrounded by the angels in paradise. They need healing, and then afterwards they can come back fresh, okay, and bring renewal. So know that they do miss you, and they know that you're missing them, but they are glad that they are now in a place where they are met with nourishment, divine nourishment. So what else? Loved ones, what else, please? Do you regret dying? I'm gonna take this card, actually, and this one too. Wow, the moon in the reverse. I was gonna say something about this moon, I didn't, and now the moon card fell out. So this is more of a reminder that I should talk about what I meant here with the moon. And, you know, there is some darkness, okay? There is some darkness, and this will highly depend on your personal situation, some low vibrational energy. That could be mental health issues in your relationship, either you watching or your deceased loved one, some fear, some illusion, some deception, like just feeling out of place, being stuck in the dark. But it's all in the past, okay? This is all in the past for your loved ones. They managed to really leave that behind. So they were met again, not just with nourishment and love and light, but also with forgiveness and healing. So know that they are truly healing, that they truly want to leave the dark in the past. And with the 3 of Wands, they want to bring renewal here. I told you with the snow, they want to bring energetic renewal into your situation, into your karmic relationship, as well as into their karmic journey, okay? One lifetime is just one stepstone in an endless karmic journey, and they are excited to bring renewal. I'm focused on this feather here. If you find feathers or see feathers somewhere, that could be a sign from your loved one that they are with their angels now, because I love that saying, feathers appear when angels are near. So if you find feathers, then it's your loved ones telling you, I am with the angels now. And they might, for some of you, be in a situation, or they were in a situation where you might think they might have been too lost. But guys, you are never so lost that your angels can't find you. They were picked up from this darkness and brought straight to the light by their angels. And yeah, they're very focused on healing and on renewal, which will be followed. So you too, guys, do your part of the job and focus on overcoming darkness from the past, leaving it behind, healing it, forgiving. Forgive yourselves, forgive them, forgive the situation. Focus on healing and on renewal afterwards. That will help you guys a lot as well. Wow, what's this? Yes, the 2 of Wands. I was thinking about the 2 of Wands when I saw this card. Like sometimes I think of a tarot card and it falls out immediately afterwards. So here we have the 2 of Wands, and that's what I was also about to say. And I kind of hinted at it okay? But your loved ones want you to know that your journey is not over. You will meet again, you two. You have a karmic relationship, okay? You are soulmates. Soulmates are not strictly romantic. Anyone you have a meaningful relationship with is important for your karmic journey, and you and your loved ones clearly are. You are now separated for now because your loved ones are in spirit. They are where they're meant to be in the spirit realms, and you are still stuck on the earth plane. And that is important, and it's this way for a specific reason. There is a higher purpose. You are separated, but look, like these two ones or bundles, they are connected through this white kind of thread, or whatever you want to call it, like cord. You are still connected. It's a very delicate connection, almost invisible, but it does exist. So you're still connected. You're still connected in spirit. You will find each other again, but for now you need to walk different ways. You need to go on different paths. And again, like your loved ones, they don't have any regrets because they have been enlightened. They see the higher purpose. They have been through their life review. They know that unfinished business can be taken care of in a next lifetime. So you too, please find comfort in that if you can, if you still feel remorse or pain. Everything will be okay, guys. If you enjoy this reading, don't forget to like it and to comment. If you don't know what to say, drop me a purple heart. Any kind of other emoji, any comment helps. And thank you so very much to everyone commenting on all of my videos. I see you and I appreciate you, and you guys help other people like you find me. So thanks everyone showing me appreciation. I appreciate you. Let's see what other messages your loved ones have. Surrender to the divine. Yes, like I know that's easier said than done sometimes, especially for you stuck on the earth plane. You are still affected by all the limitations and struggles that come with having a physical existence. It's easier for your loved ones to say that because they are in spirit, but they have surrendered to the divine. That's why they were able to leave this darkness behind. And if you surrender to fate, okay, if you surrender to your karma, if you just open up your arms as well and say, universe, I trust you. I trust that everything that happens for a reason. If you find that peace in your heart, your life will get easier, and your loved ones want you to do that because they sure did. They surrendered, so they do not have any regrets because they surrendered in a positive sense. And if you surrender, it brings freedom, it brings healing. A personal issue reaches resolution. Look, their issues have found resolution because I told you they have been through their life review, okay? Their messages they are sending you come from a higher place of understanding. So they know that there is a solution for everything. If you think there is no solution to your problem, it's because you're so limited by your physical existence, by your ego. But anything is possible if you trust, okay? Law of attraction, guys. What else? Okay, this actually, I have to say, this card reminds me of pile number 3. You might want to watch pile number 3 as well if you felt drawn to it. Only if you did, okay? But there's something about pile number 3 and about these pink glass stones that fell out. I didn't want to decorate my layout with these pink stones, but like one fell out and I got the message. So we need some pink. And what does that mean? We need some love. We need some work on our heart chakras. Look at the bigger picture. Like they've been saying the same message. They don't have any regrets because they have been enlightened and they see things from a higher perspective. They see the bigger picture. They know that everything does happen for a reason, even the hurtful things. So they are asking you to do the same. Try and look at the bigger picture. Your emotions are absolutely valid, but if you open up to that possibility of, you know, receiving enlightenment as well, which you can, even though you are still stuck on the earth plane, if you do that, you will receive answers, guys. You will receive answers. Just be open-minded, Sagittarius energy. Be tolerant, be open-minded, and the more you are, the more answers you will get. Let's get some final written messages from your loved ones here. Don't give up ever. Like, they know that you are still left and stuck. You are missing them. You are broken. You are affected by the aftermath of their passing. They're telling you don't give up, because they did not give up in spirit, which brought them to paradise. So you guys, you too, don't give up. And why does this card not want to stay centered? I'm a perfectionist, so stuff like that bothers me. I should not be such a perfectionist, but sometimes it just comes through. Sorry. What else? Okay. I'm with you every step of the way. Look, and it's right underneath this card here with the white divine cord, okay, connecting you. They are in paradise, okay, but they are still so connected with you. And if you work on your heart space, on opening up your heart chakra, if you work on being more at peace with the situation, with your fate, you will receive more signs from your loved ones. Because they have some fruit in their hands, like they want to throw that fruit right at you. So you too, guys, keep your arms open, your chest open, literally and figuratively, okay? You can receive blessings from your loved ones if you get rid of dark energies. You need to move on. Look, I told you, number 7 is the number of moving on, of having higher goals in mind. You should do that. You should work on moving on. Do not dwell on things that you cannot change. They only bring you down. Leave that darkness in the past. The more you truly want that, the easier it will get for you guys. Is part of the plan. Look, the messages are kind of repeating themselves here. Like, there is a higher purpose. You and your loved ones, you have a karmic agreement. All of what happened is based on a karmic contract before you came into this life. And before you get angry or confused, watch my story that I uploaded and watch the entire thing. It's called The Little Soul and the Sun. It explains about karmic contracts, about soulmates, why we go through painful experiences with them. It's all part of a higher purpose. It's all part of a plan. So they are reassuring you. It's part of the plan, and part of the plan is also that you end up in paradise like they did. So they don't have any regrets, but they know, they see your struggle, okay? So that's all I have for you in this reading. I really hope it resonated. If it did, then give it a thumbs up. Please comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on the bell for notifications so that you will never miss out on a new reading on my channel in the future. Take very good care, and until soon, hopefully. Bye. Hi everyone who chose group number 2, this card here which says creation with the number 39 on it, and you also chose this stone here which is like a taupey grey coloured one. It's artificial, so it's not a natural crystal or anything. Just thought I might say that. But yeah, this is going to be your reading where we will find out if your deceased loved ones have any regrets about their passing, okay, the fact that they passed away. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me where you can ask absolutely any question, doesn't have to be about lost loved ones, there's a link in the description box down below. Let's get into this now. So I love, by the way, how my window crystals are throwing these rainbow reflections all over the desk now. And are you noticing anything different? I got some new fairy lights. This is all very high vibrational here, and we need that. We need light and hope with the rainbow. And I feel like your loved one does. I'm going to be honest. I'm always honest with you guys. I'm getting a vibe that your loved ones might feel some regret or like a sense of feeling a bit like stuck, because this adds up to 12. 12 can be about feeling stuck, either in a good way or in a negative way. Good ways to feel stuck is like you take that forced break in order to see things from a different perspective and understand things, because you're like forced to pause. And in a bad way, it would be obviously if you think it's a hindrance, if you like feel like a victim in a situation. And your loved ones, I don't think they have crossed over yet. They are in an in-between stage. If you look at this woman here, and this reading is not gender specific or relationship specific, you can be asking about anyone. This woman here, she is sitting on a suitcase. She has her back towards us and she's looking forward, but in front of her we have these like blueprints and like maps and you know, I feel like your loved ones they are really in between. They're not on the other side. They're not here. And they kind of don't know what to do with themselves right now. So we will soon get the tarot cards and find out more. But I think they're looking for a plan, like, what am I going to do next? And for many of you, I would like to invite you to pray for your loved ones and to call in their spirit guides, their angels, to help them and pick them up. Because I've seen this quite often that from, clients who did personal readings with me, that their loved ones who died tragically or had like a troubled life, that they were still stuck in a place where they passed away, and that it would have taken them forever to move on if it wasn't for the help from their spirit team, who then can step in if they are allowed, and pick them up and show them where the light is, okay? But I feel like your loved ones want to take that time out and just reflect. But I'm not getting the best vibes here, just going to be honest. And looking at that stone here, or is this real? I have to ask my geologist, Mum. Could be real. But yeah, it looks like supernatural. I see like rust, like rustiness. Do you see that somewhere? Was that like part of your loved ones, like belongings that kind of turned rusty? That rusty color. Does that resonate with some of you? By the way, only take what resonates, ignore the rest. This is a reading for the collective. Not everything I will say here will resonate, okay? But there is something about that rusty color, like that reddish orangey rusty color. I'm seeing a rooftop for some of you. Rooftop. And water drainages. Those are very specific images that will only resonate with a few of you. And I also see moss on a rooftop. I wonder what that could be. But anyway, let's move on here with the tarot cards. If you too would like to send in some cards or crystals, I have an Etsy and an Amazon wishlist link down below, or you could donate via Super Thanks or PayPal. Just need to gather my my psychic strength here and just ask them, please come through. Like, I'm seeing more images here now. I'm seeing like darkness, like your loved ones, for the majority watching, they are in the dark. Not in like terror or horror kind of dark, but like they're feeling a bit lost, like everything is dark around them, they don't know what to do. So let's ask them, do you, loved ones, do you regret dying? Do you regret? I'm hearing some of the loved ones are saying too late, too late. Like, yes, they do regret it, but they know it's like too late. I'm hearing many say too late, too late. Do you regret dying? Like, they're a bit all over the place here. It shows in the cards. Do you regret dying, loved ones? Do you regret dying? Oh, wow, yeah. Not going to take all of these cards here. 6 of Swords in the reverse. That is the same energy here. That's the same energy. Like, they have not crossed over. They have not taken that boat to the other side. And look, in this deck, the little boy is looking like to the side, very like lost in thought. The mother is she crying? To me, she's crying. They have not boarded the ship to the other side yet. They're stuck. So they're stuck, and it has to do with some kind of sorrow that they do not want to address because they're turning their back on us. Do you loved ones regret dying? What is it with the cards today? Like, in this pile, I'm feeling such very weird energies in the cards, and they do weird things, the cards. Oh my god, the 10 of Wands, and this guy in this deck, he also has his back towards us. So your loved ones, I'm hearing that's saying too late, too late, too late. I feel like they messed up, or like their world, their life was like broken or messed up to the point where they felt like they couldn't have done anything. For some of you, small group among you could be that your loved ones chose to end their own life because they were lost and they felt like there was no help available and no way out. For some of you, my heart goes out to you for that. For the rest, their soul just was done and wanted to go. You know, when the soul wants to leave, that desire to leave manifests in accidents, illnesses, any way to pass away, really. But they were struggling. Your loved ones were struggling a lot, and they wanted to leave because they were done, and they never really addressed their issues. And now they are met with the fact that you cannot run away from your problems. You will be faced with the same problems when you pass away. But if you are spiritual, you will quickly meet with your spirit guides, with your spirit team, who will then help you, pick you up, bring you to where the light is. They will go through your life review with you, where you will look back on your karmic lessons in your last lifetime. You will evaluate, and then you will decide what you want to improve on and what to do next. And then you choose your next lifetime. So I feel like we need patience with your loved ones, and you need to tell them that they should open up to receiving help from their spirit team, and you should call upon their spirit team to step in and help them because they need help. So light candles for them, do whatever like positive thing you think will help them, play some music for them, send them positive thoughts, because they will reach them like beautiful clouds of love and light. Those clouds, as a result of your prayers, will reach them, and I hope they will pay attention. What else? Loved ones, do you regret dying? Like, so many cards fall out always, and I always follow my psychic intuition, so I'm gonna take that last card, not all of them obviously, because that's like 5 or 6 cards here. 10 of Swords, and that was the energy I was feeling with the 10 of Wands. So this is a very painful ending. Again, I'm getting a strong sense that for many of you, actually, your loved one could have ended their own lives. Be careful what you say in the comments. YouTube will remove your comment if you use trigger words, so censor them using asterisks or like use a synonym, say it differently. For some of you, your loved one could have also experienced the end of their life through a third-party situation, which is just horrific. But know that if that was the case, yes, obviously there's someone to blame, but their soul wanted to leave. They were just caught up in a mess and they wanted to leave, but they're still feeling that pain. Do you regret anything, loved ones? Do you regret? And there he is again, the King of Wands. He was the first card in that like pack that fell out when I picked this one. Here he is again. Like, that is surprising. The King of Wands in the upright. Very surprising, because the King of Wands is full of energy. The King of Wands has a vision. The King of Wands has power. And this doesn't look like someone who has power in the vision, so we need a clarifier. What's this talking about, please? And I think I have an idea what they mean, but let's ask them to clarify. What's this King about? Knight of Pentacles in reverse, yes. So your loved ones, they wanted to live. They wanted to live, okay? They had the motivation to live. They had big plans, big visions. But, you know, there were no actions that followed. Or if there were any actions, they were not reflected. They were not, like, you know, they didn't follow their words and thoughts and ideas with some integrity. Here with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, they just did not manage to achieve their dreams. And I feel like I need one more clarifier. That's what they regret. They regret not being more consistent. They regret not being more grounded, not being more reliable, not being more focused on actually following through with actions about their promises, ideas, dreams, visions. They regret not staying on track, you know, not being reliable. Is that true, loved ones? Oh my God, yes, 8 of Cups. So they are very disappointed in themselves, and I feel like that's why they are stuck. They cannot get over how much of a disappointment they were, either to themselves and or to you guys watching. They are very disappointed, okay? Very disappointed. And instead of like working on this issue of, you know, having maybe a bigger mouth than you know, actions, or, you know, just being too idealistic, or like whatever resonates for your situation, instead of like working on being that person who pulls through and takes action, who stays on track. They just walked away. They just left it all in the past, and they're feeling very broken, very upset at themselves that they failed. They failed themselves. I have to be honest again with you guys, I'm getting a little bit of like egotistical vibes from your loved ones. For some of you, if it doesn't resonate, don't take it, okay? So for some of you, your person had a big ego and kind of only did stuff to please themselves, but they kind of sabotaged themselves, okay? But anyway, they have regrets about how they handled life and how it all ended. That's why they're stuck. They're just a bit miffed, okay? They're miffed right now, and hopefully they'll get out of this. So I'm gonna get some oracle cards next. Guys, if you enjoy this reading, please give it a thumbs up. Please comment. If you don't know what to say, drop me a purple heart, any kind of other emoji, any message helps. Thank you so very much to those of you who engage with my content. Because if you guys are the people, like, you find me, you help me out so much, and I appreciate you for that. So let's see about regrets from your loved ones. Luck is on your side. That is probably like they felt like luck was not on their side. They were shooting for the stars and they did not land on the moon. They landed in failure. Okay, I read all cards intuitively. They thought they wanted for luck to be on their side, but it wasn't. And it wasn't actually up to luck. It was because they failed to follow through with reflected, grounded action. Okay. Anything else, loved ones? You are good enough. They feel not good enough. They clearly feel not good enough. And maybe you guys left behind, you are not feeling good enough because your loved ones disappointed you. They failed you, they know. And in this case, Spirit is saying you are good enough. If they did not do what they promised to you, it's not because they didn't care about you. It's because they were immature and not very reliable. It has nothing to do with you guys. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay? I want to get a different oracle card deck for you guys. Anything about your person's regret. So they regret messing up, but they don't necessarily regret dying, okay? They wanted to die, but they regret messing up and being like a failure or a disappointment. So anything else? But this deck is so difficult to handle. Anything else? Any regrets? The comic. Look, yeah, they feel like a clown who messed up. They messed up, and they can't laugh about their own failure, but they were not very serious. They have this like clown energy, like a big mouth and like big promises and big visions, but they did not follow through. Quite immature, so they do know this now, and they're kind of being confronted with that. And like a child or a teenager, they're feeling a bit miffed. Like they don't want to own it, their behavior. They don't want to show responsibility. They don't want to be held accountable. I feel like they will soon when they meet with their spirit guides. But for now, they just know they failed, and they don't want to hear it, but they know. Also, number 26 will resonate with some of you. Maybe your loved one was 26, around 26-ish when they passed away. Only for some of you. Or 62 even. Wow. The medallion. Okay, guys. If you watched my crystal ball live reading on my second YouTube channel, guys. My second YouTube channel is always linked in the description box down below. I told you in that live about a very important medallion that I have that means the world to me and that I use for spiritual protection. Comment down below if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, your loved one needs help. Like they don't want to admit it because they are like in this like miffed, like upset, turning their back towards you mentality. But deep down they know they need help. and do exactly what I told you. Pray for them and ask for their spirit team to step in and guide them out of this position, to help them, okay, because they need help. So do anything that makes sense to you. Light candles, play music, get them flowers, speak thoughts of kindness and love to them. It will work out, but it's probably gonna take some time. All right, guys, so that's all I have for you in this reading. I hope it helped. If it did, then give this video a thumbs up. Please comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on the bell for notifications so that you will never miss out on a new reading on my channel in the future. Take super good care, and until soon, hopefully. Bye. Hi everyone who chose group number 3. This lovely pile here with a card that says peace, number 28 on it. I love it. And this pinkish reddish stone with gold inclusions and white in it. I've been looking forward to this pile specifically because it has very refreshing, uplifting energies. Also, these pink stones fell out. I didn't want to decorate my desk with them, but they fell out, and then I immediately thought of this pile here when I saw this color. So there's something about pink, delicate, high vibrational energies here, and I feel like your loved ones are truly at peace. Doesn't mean that they don't feel sorry for anything or that they don't miss you, but look, if you truly love your person, you will be so happy for them that they have found peace. Look, this woman here, and the reading is timeless, you can, and genderless, not gender specific, you know what I mean. It's not gender specific, not relationship specific. You can be asking about anyone. But here we have a woman, and she shows us that your loved ones are like dressed in white. That means they have cleansed their dark energies. They are surrounded by pure peace and light. They are in this very peaceful, free state. And I'm feeling like fresh air, and that feels so good. And also in this card, like her hair is kind of blowing in the wind. I feel like, oh, this like kind of nice refreshing breeze that sometimes you can feel around spring, you know, when like everything is so peaceful. It's not cold, it's not too hot yet, and you have this like amazing breeze like blowing into your face and like kind of gently like touching your neck. I feel these sensations, guys. And you should do the same, guys. You should meditate outside. And by the way, like, meditation is not as rigid as some religions or practices tell you that it is. Meditation can be anything where you just disconnect from distractions and you focus on one specific thing that will bring you peace and calm. For me, playing my violin is meditation. So do anything that helps you feel grounded, because your loved ones have done that. They are doing that in the spirit world right now. 28 makes 3. 3 is about ascending to higher levels spiritually. I love this. I love how peaceful your loved ones are. And I really needed that because last pile was a bit challenging. And yeah, just love and peace. Love and peace. With peace and love, there is this podcast that I used to watch a lot. And the host would always say, like jokingly, he was a comedian, when he was about to say something slightly offensive, but he didn't want to really offend, he would say, with peace and love, but. So I love that. I'm gonna be giving you the truth here, with peace and love always. If you want to book a personal reading with me, there is a link in the description box down below. You can be asking about anything, doesn't have to be about lost loved ones, okay? Let's get this started. Look, my rainbow reflection is falling on her chest area here, so this is gonna be a good reading. Also, I'm focused on this circle here, like your loved ones are able to close the circle now. Closing the circle, the circle of life. You know, they also know, they are so at peace because they know we go through cycles of death and rebirth. That's why I always preach death is not the end. It's not. Our existence is a circle. A circle doesn't have an end or a beginning. It just, that's why my channels are called the Wheel of Fortune, because the Wheel of Fortune keeps on spinning. That's karma, that's fate. It's never too late, it's never too early. it's all good, and that brings peace. So I love that. Also, like, I see this radiant pink star here, guys, light. For some of you, if you are receptive to signals and signs from the spirit world, you must have recently had an encounter with a light that shone at you, like a light. You saw a light somewhere. That could have been a reflection from a shiny object, actually. But if this resonates, you will know. A light that was kind of blinding you, shining at you, and you noticed that light. I'm seeing for many of you that it was a reflection from sunlight, kind of like hitting you right in the eye, and it was blinding you. Could be something different as well, but like a light, or like bright lights from a car or something. One specific event, that was your loved one sending you signs. They will use light because they are so much at peace. They will use light to send you signs with. So watch out for more light. And maybe like they also love my new fairy lights here. Maybe that's why I'm saying that. So let's see what else they want to say. Let's see what else they want to say. You loved ones, are you truly at peace? Do you have any regrets dying? Do you have regrets dying? Do you have regrets dying? Wow, lovers. Oh my God. I love this pile. I knew why I was looking forward to this pile. Love. What more do you want? Love and light. They don't have any regrets. They have unlocked enlightenment. Look, they have unlocked enlightenment. There is this key with angel wings. That was, by the way, the very first reading I did on my second YouTube channel, is about how to unlock your psychic abilities. You might want to watch that. It's my second YouTube channel, is always linked down below. They have unlocked enlightenment. They do not have any regrets because they are so peaceful. Like, look at this person. Anyone in that state, could they have any regrets? No. And again, it doesn't mean that if they did something to you that they don't regret their actions. But right now, when it comes to passing away, they are at peace. They know that everything happens for a reason, that there is a higher purpose. They know the truth about the cycle of death and rebirth, and all they feel is love right now, and they deserve that, and you should be happy for them. This is so beautiful. And look, this heart lock here has the eternal flame on it. So eternal flame. They're also reassuring you, I'm not gone, I'm still with you. I'm just in spirit. I don't have a physical body anymore, but I'm still there. We are soulmates and we will meet again, guys. Soulmates are not strictly romantic. A soulmate is anyone who is important for your karmic journey. Okay, so they know you'll meet again. They are so at peace. They're not worried about anything. They're not worried. They're just happy. What else? Okay, look, Five of Pentacles in the reverse. They walked away from pain. They walked away. This person here is walking away. And if your person went through physical illness or mental illness, if they were struggling, know that they have truly found their peace, and that is so beautiful, and I'm so happy for them. They have managed to walk away from the darkness and from death as well. So they don't have any regrets. Wow. Oh my God. The Three of Swords here. And I need to briefly check if my layout still looks okay. Here with the fairy lights. Yes. Okay. So there is some pain, and I wanted to talk about this here with the Five of Pentacles. I feel like they know that you are left hurt. So what do they want to say about the pain they caused you? They want to talk about some pain that they caused you. What about, like, this could be something actually like really mean that they did to you. They might have backstabbed you, betrayed you, like hurt you physically as well. Or it could just be their passing. This will depend on their personal situation. So they don't regret dying because they know they'll come back. And they've found healing and love and light and peace, but they do have regrets in your connection. They regret hurting you. So let's see what that regret is. yeah, the Four of Swords in the reverse, for many of you watching, it will be them regretting that you go through so much grief because of their passing, and they want to help you get over it. I'm going to get one more card because I feel like for the majority it's just grief, but is there anything else? Some other loved ones in this pile about this pain? Nah, yeah, look, oh my god, we had this Six of Swords card in pile number 2 as well. Okay, guys, always, if you feel drawn to watching any other pile as well, then do it. Just keep in mind that these readings are for the collective. Not everything will resonate 100%. It does for some people, amazingly, but it's not that normal. And if you feel drawn to watching several piles, just do so and take the messages that resonate with you and ignore the rest. But here, this is about the pain they caused you by passing away. They regret that you are still stuck in the physical and in the earthly realms. They do regret that you are now grieving and left with the aftermath of their passing. They are very sorry about that. They love you deeply and they want to apologize for hurting you in any way that they might have hurt you, okay? And they apologize for kind of abandoning you. But the truth is, and that's why this card here is in the reverse, is that they are not dead, that they are still so alive in spirit, and that you can communicate and that you will absolutely meet again. So if you open up to that possibility, which is not a possibility, it's a fact, if you open up to that and really embrace the fact that death is not the end. If you truly embrace that fact, guys, you will be feeling a lot more peaceful, and they are inviting you to do that as well. Death is not the end. Love never dies. That's why I always preach, and I want you to feel that too. So they have regrets about that, but not about passing away. They are at peace, which is good. Let's get some oracle cards. If you too would like to send in cards or crystals, I have an Amazon and an Etsy wishlist link in the description box, or you could just donate via PayPal and Super Things if you want to. Let's see, what else do you want to say to you? Show the world the real you. Okay. As a result of grief, you might have become very isolated, understandably, because you're focused on healing. You might be in your hermit energy, and that is okay. Or maybe because they hurt you specifically, you changed your ways and you're now very protective over your heart, which is valid and stuff. But they want you to step out of your comfort zone, to leave your cave. That will help you with healing. Just be real, be shamelessly you, and if you're at peace with who you are, you will find people who appreciate you. But again, healing, this woman here with her cup, that's more like a vase full of water. They want to help you cleanse your energies as well. Aquarius might resonate with some of you, but guys, astrology is so complex. By the way, for those of you who have been following me for a long time, you know that my mother is a professional astrologer. She's been doing astrology for decades, and I have now finally decided to learn it myself properly and seriously. So once I feel like I'm good enough, I will definitely make that part of my channel's astrology. Maybe I'll even start a separate astrology channel. So that being said, it says Aquarius here, but astrology is so complex. Even if your sun sign is Aquarius, doesn't mean that you have a lot of Aquarius energy in yourselves, okay? So here, just be more outgoing, be more curious about the world, give life a chance. What else from your loved ones? Like, they regret that you think so little of yourself, I feel like, as a result of losing them or what they did to you. A win-win outcome is forecast. Like, they are giving you some future information here. Libra season. I feel like here this is balance, okay? Balance. You will find balance and stability. You will get out of this situation where you're feeling so much pain. They're interestingly not talking about their regrets anymore because they have none. They're now giving you some encouragement about your future. You will have a win-win outcome in this situation if you choose the higher vibration, okay? Like astrology and tarot is like the weather. There is a weather forecast. Yes, I can tell you the weather will be okay at the weekend, but it doesn't mean that the weather can't change and that there will be some rain. And it doesn't mean that you can't decide to stay stuck in your house, even though there's sunshine. You know what I mean? Like the future's never set in stone. So you need to do your part of the job. If you choose the higher vibration, if you get grounded and choose peace in your heart, there's a win-win outcome for you in whatever situation you need it. Wow, you are good enough. I saw this card in pile number 2. This is the second call for you to watch pile number 2 if you felt drawn to it, because I saw this card in pile number 2. So if you feel as a consequence of them hurting you or leaving you that you are not good enough, that's wrong. You are the best. You are your best version. If you truly believe that you are good enough, you will find people who show you that you are good enough, okay? You are good enough. Win-win outcome is forecast. If you show the world the real you, if you're more outgoing, okay? And be more grounded. That's Virgo energy. Be more grounded, be more earthly. Like you might want to connect with nature more. Guys, if you love what I'm doing here, please give me a thumbs up and a comment. Don't know what to say, drop me a purple heart. Any emoji helps. Please do that so other people like you will find me. It truly helps, and I appreciate everyone helping me out by commenting. The flame. Guys, I knew that I was saying eternal flame for a reason. When I saw this card, the word eternal flame came into my head. Eternal flame, your fire is still burning. Your flame between you and your loved one is eternal. No one has blown it out, okay? It's an eternal flame that will keep on burning regardless of the fact that you are separated right now. You will find each other again, okay? There's still warmth in their heart for you, and they want you to find that warmth within your heart, okay? Wow. This card fell out, and it's pink, and it says the heart. I can't believe it. I can believe it. This color here is for use for this pile. I knew it. Like, look at this color scheme. And now, like, you see these two like neon circles here with the light again, guys. The light. These two sources of light, which I told you is a sign from your loved ones. Two people in one boat. Like, your loved ones left you in that boat, like they left the physical realms, but as souls, you're still sitting in the same boat. You're still connected. There's two rings, make an eternity symbol. Your flame will never be extinguished, okay? It will never be. Like, your love is infinite, is forever. That's a forever eternal flame thing. Just believe that, embrace that. You will see them again. Death is not the end. Love never dies. Rest assured. And love yourselves more, guys. One last card here. So I see this moon on the Libra thing. It reminds me of Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon was my childhood hero when I was a kid. Maybe that resonates with some of you. Maybe you like anime a lot. And like there's some good like old school Studio Ghibli animes out there that bring so much peace and comfort. If that's your kind of meditation, that you just zone out watching a wholesome movie, then do that. Or if you connect with your childhood heroes, by the way, yeah, I get it now. Getting the message. Your loved ones are saying, if you want to heal your heart, if you want to realize that you're good enough, if you want to be able to step out of your comfort zone, if you want to feel more love in your life, treat your inner child well, treat yourself as if you were a child, spoil yourselves, and connect with what you used to love during childhood. For me, that was Sailor Moon. The fault line, okay? Like, you are not flawed, okay? You're not flawed. And like, these blows of fate happen to you for a reason, because of karma, karmic contracts. Watch my story about the little soul and the sun, which is about karmic pain and why we go through pain in karmic relationships. Everything happens for a reason. And if you're feeling lost and in the dark, you're not lost or in the dark. You are on a path, an important path, and you will get to the other side where the light is if you want to. Okay? So amazing. That's all I have for you in this reading. I loved it. I hope you did as well. If that's the case, then give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. If you haven't already, turn on the bell for notifications so that you will never miss out on a new reading on my channel in the future. Take very good care. Until soon, hopefully. Bye.